Good evening. We're doing a little video from Eurovision today. We're going to the grand final preview, which is the Friday night, Friday the 12th. Come to the King's Dock car park, which I thought would be rammed and hard to get into, but it's empty, so it's a bit oddly empty. Today it's going to go on till about midnight with all the fake voting. And we have got the hospitality thing, and I'm so hungry. I'm so excited to go and get some chicken Kievs. And with Rachel, just so, well, Rachel doesn't want to be on the video, which is fine, but just so you know, I'm not talking to myself, which is funny because I'm not actually talking to myself anyway. Yeah, I'm not listening. This is glam. Look at all this setup they've done for Eurovision. Liverpool is rammed. Even though I got a ticket, or 2 tickets, I wasn't particularly pumped, or not a massive, like, I watch Eurovision, but that's pretty much where my love for it ends. However, the fact that it's happening, we just said this in the car, 40 minutes away from my house. Yes, the tickets are expensive, and we got the hospitality ones, because to be fair, if I didn't get the hospitality, we weren't getting a ticket by this point. I was sat in Dubai, or in Yas Mall, at Starbucks, trying to get tickets, and then got the two, I got 2 hospitality ones, and oh, that was, I mean, that is a 1-minute walk. That's worked brilliantly. I can't believe that there's spaces in that car park. Right, we'll scan in. I've seen some TikToks of lots of chicken Kievs, and I am I'm genuinely so excited. So they let you into the hospitality at 5:30, and the main doors open at 8. It was actually, by the time you worked it out, it was only an extra £100 for hospitality, which, yes, isn't great value. However, it was like 180 to like 360 for the normal tickets, and then 490 for the hospitality tickets each. So 2.5 hours, unlimited alcohol, unlimited soft drinks, and some food bowls, basically. So there's literally the TikToks I've seen, there's like hundreds of bowls there, and yeah, just eat what you want. So yeah, it won't be a massive video, this one, because I'm not just going to film all of it, because guess what, you get to watch it in fantastic, glorious HD 4K on the telly. But any like behind the scenes and the hospitality stuff is what I'll actually make a video of. Everyone's running to get pictures with her. Should we get a picture even though we don't know who she is? Is she not? Is she not? Right, through our little security. I saw a TikTok which said 200 people, but it already feels like way more than 200 people, which is fine. I can't wait to have a chicken Kiev. If they're rubbish now, I'm going to be so disappointed. Coming quite early to try and get a seat. We've got our little wristbands. That's a nice little memento as well, isn't it, actually? Yeah. Right, now we're going getting our chicken Kievs. Which Rachel isn't, because she's a vegetarian. We're going to come back to this bit. This is the Kiev I was talking about. Honey mustard glaze, but now I think this is going to be a bit of a repeated buffet. Obviously this video will go on after, yeah, so it all repeats itself. There'll be several of these as we go around. Lots of mirror balls, plenty of wine. As you come in, there is a bit of a queue. I tried to dodge the queue because I couldn't see the queue because there's so many lights there. We'll probably get a picture just before we go into the stadium, just so there'll be less wait. Got more desserts. What have we got? Load of Belgian chocolate brownies. I mean, what a time to be off chocolate. I'll try everything else that I can try though. We've literally run and got a table, somewhere to sit very quickly before it gets too busy. We're going to be here for 2 hours-ish, so got a DJ. Most people, I imagine, because they've paid so much, will be here pretty early doors. Got plenty of people going around offering lots of drinks. Another dessert stand, another bar. People just going around offering you food and drink. It's just excellent. I love it. Get another repeated stand of the food. And that's it. That's your little talk. That's a little walk around. Very excited. I feel very lucky now that I am getting to do this. And the fact that it is about 20 minutes, 30 minutes away from my house. Because it's a bit crazy, the fact that this massive circus is literally coming to this little town. Oh, look at this. This is massive sweets. Pick a mix. This is a Bailey's bar. Bailey's treat bar. Oh my God. Donut bites. We'll be having some of them. Right, I'm going to get some food because I'm absolutely starving. These are your options. And you can see there, they've got the beers. Like I say, no one will see this year, but coming next year, there'll be a summer selection.
What's that?
What's this? I'm back on the spice rum, mate.
Have they got spice rum?
Captain Morgan's. The Captain Morgan's spice rum. How's your dessert?
Nice. Do you want to try some? It's not.
Is it coffee?
It doesn't taste coffee.
Let's give it a go. I've got Captain Morgan's. It's a double. He asked if I wanted a double. Also, that bar wasn't on. There was a problem with that bar. But down there was still moving fast. And look at this, it's a Copperberg. You can't get this in most normal places. And here, that's actually quite good because it won't be as strong for me to drink. It will last me a while. I love it. I love everything. It's worth every penny.
It's really well done. I'm really surprised.
I'm on the katsu curry now. No, not curry. Katsu curry? Yeah. It's corn though. Half an hour later, you can have your photo taken. There's a ring light and a Bailey's official partner sequins thing. There's a queue to get to that. Oh my Lord. I'm so glad Rach's got one of these. Let's have a look at the menu. I can't have chocolate and I don't like coffee at the moment. Oh well, I don't like coffee, so I can't have chocolate at the moment. So that's the menu. You have to queue up individually as well, like it's one per person. But yeah, I think they are all chocolate based. To be fair, I'd be more keen out just to literally have the donuts at the end. Although even the donuts have got chocolate on. I have no regrets about paying the extortionate fees to get in here. It's very good and the staff are excellent. What I will say is, if you come into hospitality, and this will be the same probably years later, seating is limited. So we did make sure we were the first in at 5:30 to make sure we can get a seat, because 2 hours. And if you're eating and drinking, you want space to, I mean there's loads of big open areas, they could have put more seats in here. But I'd recommend getting here early to get a seat because we feel very lucky now. Well, somewhat lucky, but mostly that was our game plan when we came in here. I've never seen so many Brits get so excited about a Jammy Dodger on a cake. These are the non-chocolate options. There's plenty of other chocolatey goodness, but I can't have them. So I will enjoy these instead.
They're good. They're really good.
Would you believe it's Sam Ryder? Just sat here in hospitality. He's having a Cajun chicken, no, katsu chicken. He's got to be on stage in 10. Oh, he'll probably be on oh, not tonight, maybe tomorrow night he'll be on.
Can't make the most out of it.
He has, yeah. 20 minutes left. Sam Ryder's back. We have our own picture now. Look at what I've commandeered. I found a little anti-Brexit flag. That was epic. We managed to get a few drinks here. Well, mostly wine. It was a bit chaotic towards the end, which is the only bit of unorganisation about it. But yeah, it was loads of people didn't get served in the end, and it was just a typical bar lucky dip. Right, we're cutting it fine now a little bit. It's lovely and quiet, isn't it? Look how calm it is. To the craziness that's going to be inside here. Yeah! On videos, it makes you look like you're miles away. We're really not. It's pretty good. Here we go. Row G, 150, 151. We're down here. So we're a minute and a half to go. That's where the officials sit in the top right. We're good to go. So I've seen in a lot of videos that you may notice that some of these are not the acts. And instead these are just fill-in people. The camera crews know where to be, as in physically where to be, and who's going to be on what. And I think some of these will have like little stickers to say they are Finland or they are UK or whatever.
Hold your wristbands up, magic will happen. Tim, over to you. Keep up, keep up. Oh! Enjoy yourselves. Over to you.
Clever.
Czechia.
God, you're such a good writer.
Interesting. During this postcard, which is happening here, they lit up this entire area because Alicia Dixon and everything else needs to set up whilst this is on. They also, in any wide shots, they turn off the screens.
Getting on the front line. Here we go. I don't wanna be a soldier.
Yeah, when the postcards are on, they light all this area up. It will dim just before the next one. Oh, this is catchy as well. Oh, to be fair, it's staying on all the time now, the screen. Oh, the Tate. Do you want to go to the Tate? No, I really didn't like Serbia's. I watched this in the semi-finals. I really didn't like it. People absolutely love that in here. And she just keeled over on that stage. Does she require first aid?
It's quite hot in here.
It's Mel from Melon Soup.
To get down on it. Right, who's in the mood for another song?
Get a reaction, I just hit the action mode.
Like this for 3 hours, and they all came to life then. One left, UK now, isn't it? So literally, Rachel's perfectly right. These two were just supporting these guys. We're going to try and get in the back of this shot. Estonia? Is that her? Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it's Estonia. Yeah.
Let's try and get back of this. Look at the woman. Yes! Yes! We're on it. We did get on it. I know I'm the biggest geek of Geekington, but just seeing the Steadicam operators, so they're not just next to each other, which you think they might be, to take a shot of them, because they're on camera for a few seconds at the end of this recap. But they're literally darting in between them. It's amazing to see. We might be in the back of this shot. Oh, maybe not. Now today is a voting, this is the judges show, and what I think is going to happen now is all these guys are going to head away and we won't see them for the rest of the day.
Rough seas might pull me under, dark clouds might dim my day. There's always bright tomorrow. I close my eyes and can see the power.
Sam Ryder again, we saw him earlier.
Change energy.
So Graham Norton now is interviewing someone who isn't here. And so it's just, I think this is just a random person. She's just a researcher who feels very overwhelmed, I think.
She's terrified.
She looks absolutely terrified. Whereas Norton's like, yeah, let's sit here, easy gig. There's quite a bit of this now. Oh my god, you can't even see them. They're going to go right into the sky. That's what you wanted for Spaceman, isn't it?
We didn't even do Spaceman.
Yeah,
That was sad.
it's weird because Spaceman didn't win the competition, and that's why I think he didn't do it.
None of us thought
Drink. It's quite nice in front actually, because we could be sat anywhere in the stadium. We're gonna get a drink. Okay, so they're doing the results. And they are doing the live link-ups, apparently. Which I suppose you have to test them. But obviously all the people here are not the acts. So every time 12 points are awarded, you just get a randomer on the screen.
Grazie, thank you very much, Albertina. And 12 points go to...
Yeah.
Norway.
There's no one in Norway.
Yeah, that's it.
Take him back.
We could have been in there.
We could have been in that one.
I've been to it.
So, this interview is incredibly awkward to watch. Bless her. So, this is the bit where they interview whoever's in the lead at this stage, because this is also an ad break in other countries. In the UK, we have the BBC, so we don't see an ad break. But
Really, everyone? Okay, really? Okay, have you enjoyed?
so they're trying to fill a bit of time whilst the ad break happens. Iceland are always a bit bonkers.
I think that was 12 points to Ukraine. Can you hear my eyes rolling in my head? Let's take a quick look at the top three of this international team. No change. France in second place. The English lead 21 points right now.
This is meant to be Catherine Tate.
I've been hooked ever since I watched Johnny Open win in 1980.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Points are on screen now. And the 12 points, that's 2 points from the United Kingdom. Our 12 points go to Norway.
Hello again, yes.
Here he is,
Truth has
Mr. Eurovision.
I can now confirm that we've checked and
Who is it?
verified
Is that the
all
main
the
thing on the show?
results from Europe and the rest of the world.
Are we good to go, Rachel?
Final results. And with that,
Good to go.
Graham and Hannah, you're good to go.
Good to go. That's become like a catchphrase now, I think.
Public awarded you 86.
There we go. This is a much better system for the points when they changed this a few years ago. It means it's really suspenseful.
170 points.
Oh,
After the public vote,
cameras
the
are
United
started.
Kingdom have received 283 points.
So this camera just died and this guy literally ran over. That was fascinating to
You did
see.
well to run with that.
Yeah, yeah, and it's steps, isn't it?
Public vote.
Oh, it's gone again.
All right, Slovenia next. Slovenia,
Both presenters.
44 points. Enjoy.
Both presenters are giggling because the reactions, every time someone scores a low point, they're all doing the thumbs down and doing a fake hug. It's quite funny to watch.
United Kingdom in the lead.
I'm rather agree it's rigged. It's a rehearsal. Of course it's rigged. But I will now say this is incredibly stressful. Now, just one country. The United Kingdom is currently in first place.
least I can say I've seen the UK win Eurovision now. Oh, they say it didn't really. No, I was there. I've got the video for us to prove it. This guy owning it. Oh, they genuinely are setting up again, aren't they? Yeah, they are. They're setting up. I don't know if she'll perform, but they're definitely practicing to set up, aren't they? That's her staging.
Yeah, the steps, yeah.
Final scoreboard.
So you can see in the background, they're actually plugging all the screens in.
So, United Kingdom in first place.
All this is just fill. You can see it's just fill time for the steps to come back on.
388 points. This year's runners-up, Italy, with 389 points. Well done. And of course, on top, our winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 with 409 points. It's the United Kingdom.
Obviously, let's take it. But no, thank you. Such great atmosphere tonight. You did a great job.
And Liverpool's full of football tops. Off you go. Give it up for the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest, May Muller from the United Kingdom. And thank you so much, the British Orchestra.
Well, it has been incredible, but it's time to say goodbye.
The actual guy has got in position now.
We hope you've enjoyed the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 wherever in the world you've been watching from. It's something we'll all remember for a very, very long time. Blah, blah, blah. Not saying that.
It might be the end of the competition for the year, but it's just the beginning of our
This year, but
winner.
it's just the beginning for our winners. Maybe United Kingdom!
Yes, a massive well done. They are about to perform the winning song again. Liverpool, Ukraine, Europe, and Australia. Good night!
Oh my gosh. Please sing. That is amazing. This is amazing. It's been quite the night. That's it. Oh no, there's a dance bit. I forgot about the dance bit.
Worked so hard for the last couple of weeks. Would you please say a big thank you to Nicky Hogan, his crew, and John.
That's it, we're out. I can officially say that I've seen the UK win Eurovision, because even though the results are randomised tonight, we just so happened to win, which was nice. I loved everything about that from the geek part of it. In fact, I'm more happy we went and did that one with the fake results, because you saw the rehearsals and it was funny watching, like, here's Denmark, and they got to Denmark and it's just a guy poured out of his skull. That was interesting to watch. Also this, live music is all the same for me, as in, like, it's always better when you hear it produced than live music. Can't hear them very well a lot of the time, but as a spectacle and as a production, to see everything move on and off. And Eurovision's always fascinated me for many reasons, but mostly because of the production is like the slickest thing I've ever seen, and that was no different. In fact, it's made me appreciate it more. Footage will be all over the place. We zoomed in a lot, a bit shaky from where we were, so it is where it is for a little bit behind the scenes video. Right, it's the next day. It felt a bit rushed by the time we get back to the car. We were quite tired. By that point it was like 1 AM. So my thoughts on the entire thing: it cost £490 per ticket for the hospitality ticket, which included a half decent seat and the hospitality 2 hours before, with the free bar, free food, free desserts, all that. But the normal prices, I think, range from something like £180 to £360, and the extra for the service. So we just started. First of all, parking. We parked literally. Now I know Eurovision won't be in the same place next year, so it doesn't make as much sense. But I think everyone has this mindset of trains or taxis, or it's going to be so crazy I'm not going to drive. Traffic in and out, absolutely fine. And we parked literally 60 seconds walk to the arena, and it cost us £12 for the evening. That blew both of our minds, actually, that it was that easy. I was worried, thinking, oh, is it going to be full up with production cars or anything like that? And there was quite a few signs for production type, for, you know, the TV and stuff. So they're obviously using that car park as well. But into the hospitality, it was incredible. Bear in mind, a lot of these, there were Scousers working there, so they've obviously been employed on a very temporary basis. Well, that's what I'm guessing. The service was impeccable in there. So many people coming around offering food, offering drinks, wine, beers, everything. The food, they did run out of the chicken Kievs, after I shared about the chicken Kievs. They did run out of them about half an hour to go. But every time they were cleaning the tables, immaculate. I will go early. If you ever go to any of these events, just get in early to get a seat, because people were stood up trying to eat and drink, and it was impossible because they do run out of space. Which is odd, because towards the back there was lots more room for tables there, which you could have put some more standing tables at the very least in there. The bar, with about 20 minutes to go, got absolutely crazy because there's no queue, and it just got to the point where they said, but we're not serving now. So people have been waiting for 15, 20 minutes. There's no order to the queue. Whereas when you get served at the bar inside the stadium, obviously there's a queue to it, a post office style queue, which is always the best form of queue. So that was a bit annoying, but that was the only negative. The staff were very polite, they were always brilliant, and I didn't wait for anything for the rest of the 2 hours. Like, I'd have to wait maybe half an order's worth, like someone else would always come along and start serving. So, remember, it's a free bar, that was impressive. Rachel really enjoyed the cocktail it was all chocolate or coffee based. I'm not eating chocolate at the minute, and I don't like coffee, so that was a bit wasted on me, but it looked very good. But getting that early as well, because the queue for that went absolutely bananas for the rest of it. You'd have been waiting in that for half an hour, 45 minutes of that 2 hour chill period. Going into the stadium, hospitality got their own entrance, so again, no queues to get in. And they're saying that it's not a massive stadium, I don't think, is no massive arena is Liverpool Arena. Where we sat, on all the videos I've seen, including my own videos, it feels like you are miles away from the stage, but in real life it didn't feel like that at all. Obviously we were sat right behind the green room, so we saw the green room, all the acts coming in there. That was quite fun. I am interested in Eurovision, not for the music, because the music's always a bit daft and crazy. Very often you actually get, they do exist, but not so often you get songs that you want to sing all the time. But I've always been fascinated with the sheer amount of money that gets pumped into it, particularly from the UK, when we kind of have always, until the last few years, always kind of laughed at Eurovision. The production is always faultless. We caught it, I don't know if I caught it on camera or not, we caught like one camera dying and there was a dodgy camera shot. And seeing how like the camera guys have got to run, so they've got to run just out of frame, and the next shot will be a close-up of the artist, so then that camera guy's got time to run off, and then as soon as he's run off, it'll then go to a wide shot of the entire stage. That level of detailing, and every single beat of every song seems to have a different lighting state. That is what I personally get, and the special effects and the production with the TV, you know, for TV. That's what I get out of it. That's why I was more fascinated to go and see the one which wasn't like, don't get me wrong, price as well. The price for the live final, which is tonight, is absolutely bonkers. But I was genuinely more fascinated because I can watch tonight on the telly. So seeing it all behind the scenes, seeing them actually put, you know, have the stand-in people and practice all that stuff, all those things, that was fascinating to me. I would happily pay even more for the ticket that I spent on for the experience of it. I bought a mug, which I never do, for a tenner, just from, you know, because I genuinely think I'll never do that again. Because if I was going to any other city to do it, I'd have to get a hotel, flights, and all those things. We've seen it in Liverpool, the crazy prices of the hotels. And it was just happening half an hour, 40 minutes from my house. I felt incredibly lucky. It's just so bizarre. The amount of things, the fact that there's a war in Ukraine has meant that it's gone to the second place. We were second place, and we're never second place, ever. There's so many things that have had to happen, and they chose Liverpool over Glasgow. There's so many things, and I thought, yes, it's a lot of money. Nikki thought I was absolutely mental for paying it, but I have zero regrets from it. I absolutely loved the experience. The people around us were really nice. Just loved it. Highly recommend it. If you do get the chance to go to any of them, semi-finals or the final, any preview shows. I was a bit gutted, oh, it's not really, you know, not for the TV. You would not know, but other than a couple of like jokes from the presenters, which they probably won't do on the night, you would not know that wasn't a live show for proper TV. It was so interesting. I loved it. So that's it, that's my little video. I'm actually on the way now to Nikki and Lewis's, because we're going to sit and watch Eurovision, the live final tonight, and I'll publish this on the Sunday. If you've enjoyed it, I know normally this is not normally what I post. I'm about theme parks and theming, but I am about, with that theming comes special effects and stuff, and that is genuinely what I get out of it. So I imagine the channel isn't for most people if they've found this because they want to watch Eurovision stuff. But if you can subscribe, if you can at least thumbs up the video, that would be very much appreciated. I have no regrets in recording my experience because it's probably going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing that I'm going to do. And I got a little video out of it, which I get to keep and watch back, which is just amazing. So that's it. Next week, next Sunday, the Madrid vlogs will start. And next week, we also go to France. So we'll start uploading videos from France, which will be after the Madrid video. So probably in about 5 weeks' time or so. So yeah, that's it. Subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next video.